onto your backs to start today. So in your Shavasana, bringing the legs out wide to the edges of your mat, and rest your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Just take a moment to feel the body connected to the earth. And as you arrive here, scan the body, starting at the soles of the feet. Gently working your way up the body. Just taking note of how it feels, whether there is any tension being held anywhere. And today's class is just going to be a really beautiful stretch, using that breath to help guide us in and out of each pose. The aim is to find space throughout the body. Maybe we'll go off our mats feeling as though we've grown a couple of centimeters. Can you feel the belly rising with every inhale? And on every exhale, that gentle drawing of your navel towards your spine. See if you can lengthen it out. We're just going to do a simple pranayama breath exercise on our back. So take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. Take a sip of breath, lower belly. Another sip in the middle. A final sip at the top of the chest. Then one long, slow exhale. Lower belly, middle, upper. Full breath out. Lower belly, middle, upper. Long, slow release. 2 more. Lower belly, take a sip. Another sip at the middle. A final sip of breath at the top. Open the mouth, sigh it fully out. 1 more. Lower belly. Middle. Upper. Long, slow breath out. Find your own rhythm. And notice how you can feel the breath traveling up and down through the body. With the hands connected to the heart space, the torso, we feel and notice that rise. Like little pockets, we fill up with the breath, collecting a little bit more, and then slowly letting it go. Gently reaching the legs long, bringing them together. Reach your arms long overhead like you're just waking up. Take a full body stretch. Maybe a yawn will enter and leave the body. Just feel that beautiful curve coming through the lower back, that reach across the front of the abdomen. Then slowly hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a beautiful big squeeze. The head and shoulders might stay grounded, or you might try to deepen it by lifting the head and shoulders away from the ground. And start to bring a gentle sway side to side, starting to invite that movement through the body. That beautiful massage along the back of the spine, getting into the lower sacrum area. And then slowly pause and center. Bring your arms out wide like a T. Bring the shins parallel towards the ceiling. Take a full inhale. As you exhale, gently drop both knees towards the right. Let the eyes fall down the left arm. Inhale, slowly come back to center. As you exhale, gently take them to the left, eyes fall down the right. Breath in, center. Breath out, go to the right. Use the breath in to lift you back to the middle. The breath out to fold you to the left. Beautiful work. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. As you exhale, take the knees all the way over to the right. That right hand can stay extended, or you might fold it and place it on top of the left leg. Just let the head fall down that left arm. And that left shoulder might lift off the ground. That's okay. First twist of the day. Holding is often one that we need to ease back on. Slowly twist back to center. And then gently journey to the left. Keeping the left arm long or bending the elbow, left hand on top of the right leg. Not forcing anything, we're just letting the body start to find that movement. Over the last 13 odd weeks, I think it's been, maybe the body is feeling as though it's become a little bit stagnant. So we're just rinsing and releasing, creating that energy in the body to find a little bit more freedom. Slowly come all the way back up. Gently hug your knees back into your chest. See if you can draw the thighs closer towards your torso. Take a breath in here. A long, slow breath out. Keeping the legs where they are. Gently release the arms behind your head. So fingertips resting on the back of your head. Elbows out to the side. Feel that drawing in of the navel towards your spine. So our Uddiyana Bandha at the navel center, draw that in. So cinch the waist together. At the same time, our Mula Bandha, what we call our root lock down in the pelvis, engage that. So we've got that beautiful sense of core stability. Take a deep breath in, a long, slow breath out. On your inhale, gently lift the head and shoulders off the ground. On your exhale, tap right elbow to left knee, extend the right leg long. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist and tap to the right, left leg long. Inhale, middle. Exhale to the left. Breathe in center. Breath out to the right. Inhale, middle. Exhale, left. Beautiful. Breathe in center. To the right, we twist. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in center. As you breathe out, twist to the right and hold. Keep the head and shoulders off the ground and pulse with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back center. Lower the head, shoulders just for a moment. Feel that fire that's starting to ignite within the core. Maybe it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe the comfort comes in knowing that you're doing the good for the body. Then gently rest, lift the head and shoulders. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, extend right leg, tap the left knee. Hold for your inhale and tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back center, lowering the head and shoulders. Hug the knees into your chest again and just notice where you feel the sensation. With that core engaged, can you check your bandha lock? So Uddiyana Bandha at the navel center, Mula Bandha, the root lock down at the pelvis. Sliding your hands behind your thighs. Start to rock up and down, coming up and over to a wide-kneed child's pose. So letting the knees come out wide, big toes touch, send the hips back, reach your arms forward. Resting the forearms down on the ground. Soften the elbows out to the side. So bring that cactus shape into the arms. Take a deep breath in here. A long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in. Let it go fully. Gently reach your arms long as you lift the forehead. And then slowly walk both hands over to the right. Soften back down to the ground. So here, feel that reach. It'll come from the left hip all the way down the left side of the torso, through the armpit area, down that left arm. Take a deep breath in. A full breath out. Slowly come back through center and gently go over to the left. Feeling that reach now come down the right side. So try not to draw the right hip forward too much. Can you draw it back? Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. A long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Soften back to the center, laying the forehead down. Bringing the palms together, closing like a prayer signal. Bending the elbows, lift the arms up and over your head, starting to feel that release through the tricep area. So just taking these first few moments to fire up the core, to bring a sense of mobility, flexibility through the arms, and then the legs before we start moving the body. Like we're doing our mise en place, preparing for the flow. Slowly lowering your arms back down to the ground. Gently lifting yourself up to that tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Feel that spine lengthen. Feel the navel gently draw toward your spine. Take a deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, extend that right leg long behind you, toes pointing down to the ground. And sometimes I have that tendency to shift my weight to the left, so notice if you have as well. Draw yourself back to the midline. Bending the knee, send your sole of the foot towards the ceiling. And I want you to start to take some circular motions with that right leg. Just bringing a little bit of movement through that hip, then maybe a little bit of clicking for some of you. And after you've done a few circles one way, just change direction. One might feel smoother than the other. Just notice. Reach that leg long and then slowly soften it back to the earth. Changing sides as you extend that left leg long, bending the foot heel to sitting bone and start that circular motion. They don't have to be big, they might be just really small. Then change directions. Then slowly extend it long Gently bring the knee back to center. On your next breath in, drop the tummy, lift your heart up through your cow pose. As you exhale, gently curl chin to chest through cat. Inhale, slowly move through vertebra by vertebra to cow. This time, transition back through cat all the way to closed knee, child's pose, arms slide down by your side. Inhale, push the shins as you lift the hips and reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, tuck your toes, cactus the arms. Inhale, lengthen, lift the hips, reach the body. As you exhale, release the toes, fold back, close knee, child's pose. Inhale, walk forward, cow pose. Exhale gently through cat all the way back to that child's pose. Inhale, lift the hips, reach your arms all the way. Tuck your toes, cactus the arms, sit back. Beautiful. Inhale to lengthen as you lift up. Exhale, curl into a ball. Tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, drop both heels to the right. Inhale fully. Exhale deeply. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale back to center. Exhale, heels to the left. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale fully. Exhale back to center. Take a deep breath in here. A long, slow breath out. On the no breath, can you walk your hands all the way back to your feet? Take a halfway lift as you lengthen through the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, bend the knees generously, bow all the way to the earth. Halfway, inhale. To the earth, soften and bow. One more time, halfway, breathe in. To the earth, gently bow. Bring the feet hip distance apart so as though you could fit two fists between them. Take the opposite hand on elbow and just hang and ragdoll. And for some of you, you'll be still. For me, often early in my practice, I like to bring a gentle sway. But bend the knees generously wherever you are. Let the head be long and heavy. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, release the arms to the ground. Halfway, inhale. Bow to the earth, let the breath go. Inhale, slowly lift yourself all the way, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, pull that energy back to your heart space, Samasahiti. Take a deep breath in here. A long, slow breath out. Inhale. Release the hands by your side, exhale. Breathe in. As you breathe out, walk all the way to the top of your mat, maybe with some swagger. Inhale, reach the arms, lift. Exhale, hinge from the hips, slowly bow to the ground. Halfway, inhale. As you exhale, step the left leg back, lower the knee to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms, lift all the way. As you exhale, soften the hips back, reach the arms back, long front leg, beautiful. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slope back, let the arms travel back. Inhale, come forward, lift the gaze. As you exhale, two hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Breath in here. Let it go. Gently walk all the way back to the mat. Notice if you get into habit. Halfway, inhale. Fold deep, exhale. Push the earth, lift yourself all the way up. Hands to your heart space, Samasahiti. Arms by your side, Tadasana. Take a breath in here. Long breath out. No breath, gently walk top of your mat. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, reach the arms, lift. Exhale, hinge from the hips, slow bow all the way down. Halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, take the right leg behind you, lower the knee to the ground. Inhale, reach up for your low lunge. As you exhale, half split, straighten that left leg as you float the arms. Use the floor if you need it. Inhale, come up, reach. Exhale, slowly straighten, flow back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float back. One more breath in to draw forward, soften into that right hip flexor. Exhale, two hands to the ground, high plank position. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees, then the body. Keep the arms close as you descend in one line. Beautiful control. Hands and feet flat and come up gently through your cobra. Forehead to the earth, gently bow. Cobra pose, inhale. To the earth, slowly bow. Cobra, rise up. To the earth, soften. Tabletop position, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in here. A slow breath out. Right leg, take it gently to the sky. As you exhale, can you take the right knee to your left elbow? Push the earth as you lift the hips, then gently release that right leg out to the side. Grounding the right hand down, sweep that left arm open, fallen star. Breathe in here. Breath out, downward facing dog. Pause for an inhale. Hold for the exhale. Left leg inhales, take it up slowly. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Keep pushing the earth on your inhale. As you exhale, extend the left leg out. Sweep that right arm up on your breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Inhale. Wide knee, child's pose. Exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale the breath. Tabletop position, inhale. Hold for your breath out. Breathe in, drop the tummy, lift your heart through cow. Exhale through cat, go all the way back, close knee, child's pose. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, tuck the toes, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, curl into a ball. Tabletop position, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg to the sky, inhale it up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Hold for an inhale. Fallen star, leg out, lift the arm up. Take a breath in as you lift the hips a little higher. A breath out, three-legged dog. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Push the earth away on your inhale. Land the foot, exhale. Breathe in, reach the arms, lift all the way. Hands to your heart space, lower. Gently draw your torso forward. Hold here. Find that stability. Draw that left hip forward, right hip back. Beautiful alignment. Keep grounding down through that right foot. Gently float up. Warrior three. Inhale here. Exhale, soften. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands to your thigh. Take an inhale. It's okay if the leg is king. As you exhale, walk the hands down your leg. Find standing splits. Doesn't matter how high that leg goes. Maybe you focus more today on squaring the hips. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that right knee. Take the left leg behind as you lower down to a seat. So here you'll have that right foot in front of the left leg. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, twist to the right, left arm to the right leg, right hand behind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful work. Take an inhale here. A long, slow exhale. Breathe in. Gently bring your arms back. As you breathe out, draw your weight forward. Place the hands to the ground. Lifting the weight up. Land the right foot. Slowly come back. Standing splits. Nice work. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend that left knee so the knees come together. Inhale, pushing down into the right foot, lift up. As you exhale, draw the left knee to your chest, lower the hands. Beautiful. Take a full breath in here. As you breathe out, gently float back, warrior three. Take an inhale. Exhale, land the back foot, reach the arms, lunge. Take a full breath in here. As you breathe out, lower your hands to your hips. Straighten that front leg, step the back foot in and land it down to the ground. Squaring the hips off towards the front of your mat. Find pyramid as you draw your chest forward. And focus more on length than depth. So feel that spine long. If it works for you, you can bring your hands to your leg, or maybe you start walking them down to the earth or to the block. Take a deep breath in here. A long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, slowly walk the hands back. As you exhale, step that left foot forward, Tadasana. Pause for a breath in. Open the mouth, side out. Inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms, let the gaze travel up. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, slow bow to the ground. Halfway out of Uttanasana. High plank on the exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale, lower the knees, then the body. Keep the arms close as you push the earth away to descend. Hands and feet flat and slowly draw up through your cobra. Forehead to the earth, gently bow. Tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale, take the hips back, extended child's pose. For a breath in here. Let it go. We're going to do that flow on the other side. I'll try and remember it exactly as it is. But be okay if it gets messy. Often the advice house teachers give to you is as much for ourselves. So feel a sense of freedom here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lift up, tabletop position. As you breathe in, drop the tummy, lift your heart all the way up. As you exhale, gently go through cat, all the way to closed knee, child's pose, float the arms behind. Inhale, lift the hips, reach your arms long overhead. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit back, cactus your arms. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the hips. As you exhale, curl into that ball like a snail in its shell. Inhale, come up, tabletop position. Exhale, lift the hips, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Left leg inhales. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, release the foot out to the right. Inhale, right arm sweeps. As you exhale, go back, three-legged dog. Hold for an inhale. Hug knee to nose, exhale. Push the earth as you lift the hips. As you breathe out, lower the left foot between the hands. Inhale, slowly come up, Anjali Asana. As you exhale, bring the hands to your heart space. Inhale, shift your heart forward. As you exhale, float that right leg up, warrior three. Take an inhale. Let your gaze be strong. Breathe in. Hands to the top of your thigh, breath out. Play with that stability. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, slowly walk the hands down. Come to standing splits. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, start to bend that left knee, lower the right behind as we come to our seated twist. Reach the arms all the way up and then gently twist. Right elbow to the left knee. Take an inhale here. A long, slow exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, gently twist back to center. As you exhale, shift the hips forward, lower the hands, come back up, standing splits. Beautiful, bending the right knee, folding it to tap next to the left. Then slowly letting the hands come up as you come to that balancing pose. Gently draw your hands back to your heart space. Gently draw the right knee towards your chest. Then slowly float it back. Warrior three. Beautiful work. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, slowly lower that right foot back. Anjali Asana. Reach the arms. Then straightening that front leg. Stepping the right foot back in a little. Square your hips as you lower your hands to meet the hip points. Find length as you lift yourself up. Then slowly find pyramid as we bow forward. Hands can stay on your hips. Come to your thigh or to your blocks. Take a breath in. A long, slow breath out. Keep drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. Beautiful alignment. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, slowly come up. As you breathe out, step the feet together, arms by your side. Take a moment to be. To notice how the body feels. Slowly reach the arms all the way up. Pull the hands to your heart space, pushing the weight into the left foot. Draw your right knee up towards your navel. Gently turn the right knee out to the side as you land the right ankle onto your left knee, sitting down into our number 4 pose. We're going to hold here. If you wanted to, and the arm balance is in your practice, I'm not going to cue it. You can come to your Galavasana, but maybe you just focus on this softening and opening. Let the gaze be strong. You've already done quite a lot of balancing, but hopefully it's a little bit more stable now. Take a deep breath in. Come back to your number 4 if you were floating. Then slowly straighten the left leg. Release that right foot back to the earth. Changing sides, weight into the right. Left knee draws up. Then slowly rotating that knee out as you take the ankle to the right knee. Like you're sitting down into your chair pose. Lower, flexing the toes towards that left knee. Staying here, or the arm balance is on offer if that is where you go. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Inhale, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, land the foot. Beautiful work. Release the arms by your side. Just have a shake, arms and legs, maybe a sway side to side. And then eventually coming back, pausing in the middle. Reach your arms, lift all the way. And then slowly bowing all the way to the earth. Halfway, inhale. As you exhale, step the left leg back, left knee to the ground. Make sure you've got any props handy if you need them. We're going to come into our dragon pose. And in dragon today, you can stay upright. You might come fully upright. You might bring the hands to the inside, coming down to your forearms in low dragon. Or if you wanted to, you could turn that foot out to the edge of your mat, gently rolling onto that knife edge, maybe coming to a twisted dragon. So you choose. I'm going to choose to stand upward facing dragon today. And we start to transition from here to our yin poses. The Ujjayi breath may stay or it might drop away. Don't be afraid as we transition into these poses to change them as we go. So we're only holding our yin poses for 3 minutes today. But you might find that you stay in one for some of the time, and then you might transition to a twist, to low, or back to high. Wherever you go though, go there mindfully. Let the ego go. The beauty, I always say, of being at home, we have to see the positives, is that temptation to look around, to find judgment of yourself, of others, is stopped. No one can see what you are doing. So go where feels good for you. Our shapes do not have to look the same. We're at halfway, so if you wanted to transition, you could move between the variations. The mind is chattering. Use your breath. I found through this lockdown that my body really responds to that balance of yin and yang. At times I need more yang or more yin, but often in my own practice now, there's that real sense of balance between the two. Slowly, you're going to lift yourself back to wherever you were. And then gently start to straighten that right leg. And we're going to come into our half saddle pose. So placing the sitting bones on the ground. If half saddle isn't good for you, then please come to reclined number 4. So you can let that left foot be tucked under. It might be out to the side. Mine's like a little windshield mirror, a little side mirror. You can stay upright. Already that might be enough for the left quadricep. Or you can start to descend back down. I'm just going to shift so you can see me a little bit better. And if you've got a bolster or cushion, you could use that. If maybe you just come to the forearms today. Or maybe you come all the way to the ground. And that right leg can act as a little lever. It might stay long. You might bend it. I quite like to turn the knee out and place the right foot against the left leg. Maybe that left hand holds the left leg. Maybe you reach the arms over, taking a beautiful stretch through the upper body. It doesn't matter if that left knee is starting to lift a little away from the floor. Maybe you need to find your own range of movement. There shouldn't be any pain anywhere, but there may be a little discomfort. The key is to just focus on that area, sending the breath there. And if it doesn't subside, then you back off. Just 20 more seconds here. Then however you can, Just come down onto your backs. It might be as simple as releasing the legs. For some of you, you might need a little bit more movement to get there. And then just pause on your back. Notice if there's a change, one side of the body to the other. Has the shift been physically, or has it been an energetic shift? Does the left side feel a little longer than the right? I often like to place my hands on my hips, almost for that sensational difference. And slowly bending the knees in towards your chest. Have a gentle rock side to side. And take your time to come over to one side, lifting up through tabletop, to do that all on the second side. So when you get to your tabletop, take a moment to breathe here. This time you're bringing the left foot forward. Just play forwards and back, finding where you need to be in this dragon pose, drawing your attention to the front of that right leg. You might stay low with the hands on the inside. You might come upwards or into that twist. Wherever you went last time, go to the same place though, just so that both sides are balanced. Take a few conscious rounds of breath, softening the body, using any props that you need to help lift the floor, to help you find ease. I'll let you know when we're at halfway in case you want to transition to another variation. Slowly, if you want to, change the variation of your dragon. It is perfectly fine to stay. Slowly lifting yourself back through center. And then this time the left leg straightens as you come to half saddle on the right. Feel free to sit on a block if that helps. I'm just going to shimmy myself down my mat so you can see a little clearer. And then just start upright and slowly only fold back to where feels good. Don't be surprised if you can do one way, one side, then the second side needs some alterations. Remember to recline to number 4, ankle on the opposite knee, is there for you if half saddle is not. Let that left leg be your lever, long, bent, folded inwards. Whatever you need, allow that to happen. Just 30 more seconds here. In your own time, slowly coming out of the shape wherever you've been, extending both legs long, letting the arms just rest by your side or bringing them onto your hips again. And slowly widening the legs to the edges of your mat. Gently turn the feet in and out, little windshield wipe actions. It's quite nice to do that with your hands on the hip points, just to feel that beautiful movement that you have within your own body. And then when you feel like you're ready to be still, letting the legs just slowly taper off to stillness. Letting the arms fall down by your side with the palms facing up. Pushing down into the back of the head, rolling your shoulders under to lift your heart up. Finding your Shavasana. Start to deepen each breath in and each breath out. If time permits, you're welcome to stay right where you are. If your practice is drawing to an end, start to allow that movement through the fingers and the toes. Hugging the knees back into your chest, like you're hugging someone you haven't seen for a long time. Embrace them fully. And slowly roll over to your favorite side, letting that bottom arm act as a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed as you gently come to a comfortable seat, hands at your heart space. How do you feel in this moment? Can you take that light that you have ignited within you and share it with those around? Can you feel a sense of comfort, a sense of freedom within the body? Slowly bring our thumbs to our forehead center in honor of each other, in honor of this ancient practice. We simply bow. Namaste.